Well, hello there, and thank you for coming back to True Crime at Dinner Time. Before we begin, I would like to say thank you to Plunger True Crime for getting the FOIA request so that we can share this information and photos with all of you. Please note that we will upload one time a week, for now, not on a certain day at first. Sorry about that, but please bear with us as we are setting up our channel and making changes. If you're interested in seeing further videos, please like and share on YouTube and Facebook. And please be advised this content is for adults only and viewer discretion is advised. Okay, I'm getting there. After Stefan's arrest, his father goes back home and Jennifer is questioned several more times by the police department. She maintains that she had no idea that this had been occurring under her own roof. She admitted that she would tell Stefan and Maddie to sleep in room number 4, which is the room that Stefan slept in with a twin bed when he was visiting. Who does that? Or, get this, he would sleep in Jennifer's bed where they all three would sleep together sometimes. What? Jennifer had a bedroom on the first floor with a king-size bed. Madeline had a room made up of partitions off of the kitchen living room area. It had a bed in there with a little table and a computer and a clothes basket. However, Jennifer said that Madeline rarely ever slept in there. She just used it for a spot to hang out. On the night before Madeline goes missing, Madeline had been at her grandmother's house where they had a birthday party. She had just turned 13 a few days prior to that. However, Jennifer did not attend the party and neither did Stefan. Jennifer said she had to work that night. It was a new job, so she couldn't get time off. Stefan didn't attend either because he knew that they didn't like him. After the party, Maddie's aunt brought her home. A short time later, Stefan arrived. He said that Jennifer had called him earlier in the weekend and asked him to come to help with Maddie because she had started a new job and needed her sleep. Jennifer said that everything seemed normal when she texted Stefan before the end of her shift. He said that Madeline was doing her usual night routine and he had given her her medication. Jennifer said when she arrived home, she went into her bedroom to eat. Then Maddie came in and showed her the things that she received from her birthday party. And she said that Maddie seemed very happy. About 11 p.m., Jennifer said that she gets very tired and asked Stefan and Maddie to sleep upstairs in room number 4 so she could get a good night's sleep, even though she had the very next day off. Kind of weird, right? Besides, who lets their 13-year-old child sleep with a grown-ass man that's not even the child's father? I wouldn't even let my child sleep in the bed with my husband, even if it was his biological child at that age. To me, that just seems very inappropriate, very unnecessary, when there are other rooms in the house that she could have slept in just fine. Anyway, Jennifer says that she sends him upstairs at night. She takes her medicine, falls asleep, and didn't hear anything until in the middle of the night when she heard Stefan come down to use the bathroom. Then she said she went back to sleep until around 7 a.m. the next morning when Stefan came in the room to let the dog out because he would pee in her room or something. She said that she thought she heard Maddie in the kitchen getting ready for school, so she drifted back to sleep until she woke up for her appointment around 10. Meanwhile, Stefan continues to say that Maddie had gotten up around 7 a.m. She got ready for school. They left to go to McDonald's. However, she was too tired to go to McDonald's, so she stayed in the car and they just drove around, and he took her down to the church down the street from the school where he dropped her off at her request because supposedly she was embarrassed of his car or something. Really? Okay. He said he's seen her walk away from the car and stop to look through her backpack, so he assumed that she was looking for her headphones. When she started walking again, he left the area. However, the real story is, after the police had time to check surveillance cameras in the area and track the car's path, they were able to find out that at 7:30ish, Stefan went to the dumpster in the condo's plex and was caught on video throwing away a backpack and a few other items. So the detectives went to that dumpster and were able to retrieve those items, which turned out to be Madeline's backpack, her school-issued computer, and one of her Crocs. Then left through the front gate in the condominium. The video showed him in the car with what appeared to be a female dressed in the clothing that Maddie was reported to be wearing, slumped over in the passenger seat, strapped in, but slumped in an odd angle and not of somebody who was just sleeping. When asked about this, he said that she was asleep most of the time, that they were just driving around. The car tracking system picked up the car going the opposite way that he had previously told detectives, and coming back into the condoplex. A short time later, he stopped to speak with one of the people at the guard shack. He said he forgot his clicker, so he needed to be let in. He went into the condo and then left out the back entrance. Meanwhile, the whole time, Maddie's in the front seat, strapped in, leaning to the left in that odd angle. He's been later caught on video going to a parking garage, I believe somewhere near Disney, where he got out of the car, opened the door, lifted out Madeline's lifeless body out of the front seat and placed her in the trunk and drove off. My gosh, poor girl. More than likely, this will have to be a two-part because it's really weird how they came to locate Madeline. Stick with me, I'm getting there. Now on to that dreaded question, what's for dinner? So I found another easy recipe for you that was very tasty and you might want to try it. It's Mississippi pot roast. Now I've seen several different ways to make this. This is how we did it. We added a 2-pound roast to the crock pot, poured in a full bottle of pepperoncinis, a packet of ranch, a packet of au jus, and then about half a stick of butter on top. Put the crock pot on high for 5 hours, and we made mashed potatoes, and when we came back, oh my goodness, it was so good. It was so good that the family approved, everyone ate it, and I made it the very next week again, and everyone approved. Few ingredients are needed. I hope this is very helpful. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I hope to see you back with us at True Crime at Dinner Time.